Hello and welcome back with yours in demonicness, Hellfire. Now again joined with Tim on
Hello.
Minecraft. We're doing another redstone video today. This one, as promised, we're showing you how to do a little machine that will basically sort out all your food problems for you at a push of a button. So it took me a short while to build this because this bottom part sorts it out and took a bit of figuring out. But the rest of it's pretty easy, pretty simple. So to start off with, you've just got a little cage here full of these chickens that lay the eggs. Hoppers at the bottom. Pretty easy and simple. The hoppers lead to this dispenser, which is powered by a redstone timer, which basically causes the dispenser to fire out any eggs that are dropped into this chamber. Now the more chickens you've got up here, the faster the eggs are laid, so the faster the eggs are fired up to a certain point, and you just saw one fire there. Anyway, so here the baby chickens are left, and they take, I think it's a Minecraft day, is it, to turn into adults?
Just one warning, the more chickens, the more lag, so don't put too many chickens in there.
Yeah, and you may want, if you leave this for like ages, and another thing you don't want to do is leave it for like several Minecraft months and then break a block, because as Tim will explain, it leaves you with a lot of chickens exploding out of it, and he calls it his own little chicken cannon.
Yep.
Anyway, when you push the button, we've got this little system here, which is basically a bit of an overcomplicated timer. However, at the moment, at the end here, we've got this redstone torch, and that powers a sticky piston, which stops this water from going down and drowning the chickens. So at the moment, when we want the sticky piston to turn off, this redstone block will move here, turn it off, allowing the water to fall through and drown the chickens. So this works by, when you push this button, this is a normal piston, it pushes this redstone block out the way. Now at the moment, this has a stack of stone in, so this redstone block powering this hopper means that it can't put the items into this hopper. It also means that this comparator is active, powering this little piece of redstone, meaning this sticky piston. Is it a sticky piston, Tim? Or is it?
I think so.
Is it? I don't... Yeah, yes, these are sticky pistons. Means this sticky piston is then active, meaning this isn't turned off. As soon as this redstone block is pushed out the way, the redstone then turned off, meaning this timer, the stone, can start being put into this hopper. Now this means there's a short delay because this redstone block isn't moved until this hopper runs out of items. As soon as all the items are in here, then this comparator turns off, this disengages, this one, as this has already been active as soon as the block goes into here. However, this sticky piston cannot move this redstone block until this piston turns off. So once all stone goes into here, all this sticky piston pushes the redstone block here, which turns this off, meaning the water drops. So what happens then is, as soon as this gets up to 64, it then ends up moving back into this hopper, which means the reverse happens when this is full. It then pushes the redstone block back over here, re-engaging the sticky piston here, cutting off the flow of water. So there's 64 stone in there, which means there's enough time for the water to come down and drown all these chickens before it's cut off again. And this little trail of redstone here is just to reset the whole thing by pushing this first redstone block back into place so that this hopper then can't feed back into here. So that's one of the only two complicated parts here. It's not that bad once you get your head around it. Anyway, when the water's drowned these chickens, it all goes in to that hopper, which leads into another dispenser, again powered by this redstone clock. This gets rid of all the eggs. Any eggs that break against the wall, spawn a baby chicken, they've drowned, drop nothing, meaning there's just the raw chickens and the eggs left, which then come into this chest. Now, if you remember for our last video, we showed you how to make a sorting machine. And this works off the same principle as that. You've got your buffer items here. You've got a few items here. This time though, we've added a lot more raw chicken and feathers rather than putting in more stone as buffers. So chickens going to this hopper, feathers going to this hopper. When more items come into here, this whole switch flips, minecart comes and gets it, takes it out, and then brings it over here. And when it drops back down to 17, it then turns the power rail off, stopping the minecart. And then the minecart just drops into a little furnace with some coal, cooks it all up, and here's the cooked chicken. So as an example, if Tim, would you like to do the honours?
Yep.
So if Tim pushes the button, you can see this disengages. Now at the moment, the water's not flowing through yet because this needs to put all the stone into here. But as you can see, that comparator is now on. This one will soon turn off, which means any second now, if I look here, you can see it's disengaged, and now the chickens are drowning because the redstone block is turning off the thing, which means the chickens are now drowning. They're slowly dropping their items into the hopper, which is then firing them out. So as you can see, that minecart's already going. So you can't see it in here because it's getting taken. Oh, Sodom weather. Toggle downfall. There we go. Anyway, so as you can see, feathers are coming to here. The minecart comes, takes them out, fills up this chest, and here the raw chickens come in. Come into here, come through this hopper, sticks them in the furnace where it's cooked up, and you're sorted. Here is the output of the chickens, and the longer you leave this machine for the more chickens to grow, the more chickens you'll get out of it. Set day.
Now, just for your information, this whole last bit here, you don't need it. This just sorts out the items. If you want, you can just have this double chest here and have the items put in there and sort it out yourself. This is just an extra bit that we felt could be useful.
Because I'm lazy, basically. I can't be bothered to cook my own food. So yeah, as Tim said, or you could just have a single one taking out the chickens and leaving the feathers in the chest if you want. If you decided you want to do that, but this is the full setup just in case you decided you want to have the full thing. So now, Tim, would you like to do the honours and show how to make one?
Yeah. Let's time-lapse this because it'll take a while.
Well, duh. So here you go, guys. You've just seen a quick time lapse of Tim showing how to make one of those, or one of these things. We've shown you how it works, explained it. So you don't need to do the whole thing, you can just do parts. For the most part, it's pretty damn simple. It's just mostly like 4 or 5 different segments. The only parts that are even slightly above like simple is this little timer here and the little sorter here, but they're still not too difficult to try and figure out. Anyway, so like I said, the only thing I would be careful for with something like this is if you overfill these things with chickens, it can occasionally lag a bit, and when you've got a lot of chickens in here and you accidentally break a block, well, chickens go all over the place. And Tim, what the hell are you doing?
An example.
Tim, we don't need an example. And how many bloody chickens have you put in that thing?
Quite a few. When he says big explosion, he means this.
Fuck! Yeah. That's
Imagine
what I meant.
that, but with a lot more chickens. They go flying everywhere.
Thanks a fucking bunch. Ow. What? Ah, that's why. No, I am such a douchebag. Okay, well that failed. Anyway, thanks for watching, you lot. We've shown you how to do it. Tim's once again making us have very messy endings with all the chickens all over the place. You're the one tidying up all the chicken crap. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye! Oh, for crying out... Wait, you sent me to creative mode. You just failed almost as badly as I did. Oh, bollocks. We are not... What's with all the things around here? They're potions of harming. They're potions of harming. Damn it.